Tonight, record-breaking turnout continues across the country. At this hour, 19 million ballots have already been cast across our country. That as the Carolinas have seen a record-breaking turnout despite a devastating hurricane just a month ago. But tonight, political experts are watching how this storm could impact voter turnout in certain areas. WCNC Charlotte's Julie Kay is in studio tonight. Julie, what are experts saying about the data?
Yeah, Colin, they say the data is interesting, but still very early. So this is the FEMA designated disaster area. It's 25 counties and 3 tribal areas. The North Carolina State Board of Elections, however, is focusing on 13 counties right here. These are the ones that get more flexibility with absentee ballots. We're already seeing a big turnout, as you mentioned, for early voting, with 18% of the state already. The question is Helene having a noticeable impact? So I went through all 13 of these counties and calculated what percent of registered voters in them had already voted, and it's pretty split. 8 of them are below that state average, but 5 are higher. I checked in with Catawba County professor Michael Bitzer. He says it's all just too early to tell.
Another 12 days worth of early voting. What we typically know is that the numbers tend to go up as we get closer to the end of next week. So maybe some of these counties will start to see their numbers increase.
So the question now is, if Helene does affect voters, which is still an if, who does that affect more in the presidential race? So this is a map from 2020's election. Now, the only 2 typically blue counties in this region are Buncombe and Watauga counties, both home to larger cities, Asheville and Boone. But Dr. Bitzer says those don't really have as much sway in this election. And if you look right next door to Watauga County and Avery County, 76% went to Donald Trump in 2020. On the other side, in Ash, 72%. Notably, most of this region's vote comes from the more rural areas.
This is kind of a core Republican area of the state. Those 25 counties provide 17% of the statewide votes typically. So this is a pretty significant slice of the North Carolina electorate.
And again, if you live in one of the 13 counties here, you are able to request and receive an absentee ballot in person until the day before the election. We have all that information inside the WCNC Charlotte mobile app. Colin, back to you.
All right, Julie, thank you.